just making sure it's all working really. How are you that end? Are you okay? That's all. Everything all right? Yeah.
Yeah, everything's working.
Good. Just waiting for Lane, and that's about it really. Don't know what you want to talk. What do you want to talk about tonight?
Well, I've been to Rendlesham yesterday and today.
You
Go-
went there?
Yeah, I went there. I went
Oh yeah.
to Area 1. Just
Area 1. All
Area
right, Lane.
1.
There we go. You all right?
Yeah,
All right. Area 1. Where's Area 1?
that's on the north side of the base as you walk up that path.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see. Any good?
I didn't really get anything, and then afterwards I got things. We heard on the east side gate a Bigfoot, a really loud. I'll be honest with you, it did sound like a Sasquatch sound, which me and Mum did hear, and there was dogs barking straight afterwards.
Well, I was watching something. Oh, I saw something on YouTube yesterday. Hosley something or other. And there's an old site with army things on there, like they had guns on there, and I didn't even know they existed, to be honest. And I think that goes into the back of Rendlesham somewhere.
Also, we'll be
Anyways.
talking about a bit of my Reiki, because I've just been doing
Whatever.
Reiki.
Yeah, anything.
And I've noticed, because now I've done Reiki, that I'm more open, so I'm now experiencing things. Now, I don't know how you feel with remote viewing, because I've done a bit of remote viewing in the forest.
Well, I've done remote viewing, and I've been working with people. And I know it must be. I know it is true because of what I told this woman about her husband. Can't go into it because it could get me in trouble with military people. But I described everything where he was. Wasn't in this country, and she couldn't believe it. But we still didn't know whether he was dead.
Yeah.
So this was about 5-6 years ago now. So yeah, I think it's, yeah, I'll believe it. I don't see why not. Yeah. I think it comes from, this fucking thing keep popping up. I think it comes from the other side as well. I don't know. I don't really know how it works, but Elaine, I'm straightening bloody things up, and it looks like I'm on the piss again.
Oh, I've noticed that with my plant. That's
Bloody
strange.
straightening. I thought they look all right, and then I put this camera on, and they look like they're all wonky. I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to
no,
put a
I've put
fucking
mine up, and I'm sitting there thinking, why is that looking wonky? I thought it's Alex.
I'm going to have to put a message up there. I mean, if I move this screen up, it looks even worse. So,
See, look
but they're
how
not.
wonky that hand looks.
That is really wonky. It's really obvious now.
See, look at.
They're straight. I know they're straight. It looks worse now than it did before. I'm going to try and do something. Hang on.
I did find it interesting because as I was walking down the North Gate, there was they've put like a gate in the middle of the gate. Of the fence, there's like a gate there, which I've never been down to the north side of the runway before.
Hang on, let's get this right. So, you've got Eastgate car park.
Yeah.
And then you've got the runway. You're the other side of the runway.
Yeah, I'm on the other side, so it's...
That's where Elaine and me went, and where Elaine's brother got barred from going to.
Oh. Because I was going past... We were walking on the Mirchase side, and that's when I just saw this gate.
Yeah, we went there, didn't we, Elaine? Remember that?
Yes, got some
Got
good
some
shots
good pictures
there.
there, didn't we? Yeah, got some good pictures, didn't we?
Yeah.
Well, you did, and
Yeah, because
that is where that Mr. Blobby thing, that big white, that really weird white thing came from. That came across the runway.
wow.
The rolls. I haven't just moved.
But Elaine's brother was barred, wasn't he, Elaine?
Yeah, he was.
He was barred from that area,
Jeez.
which goes to show there's something going on there, isn't it?
Yeah, because I've heard conflicting stories. Because there's one person who gave me roughly coordinates where they said the incident what happened in Rendlesham Forest landed, and then I've got coordinates that's where I can't remember his name. Your partner said where it landed, and I'm really kind of confused because you've got one investigator telling you different location but on the same track, and they calling that Area 1, and it's like you're trying to figure out which is right.
Yeah, funny old place.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't get any military people.
No, I've not seen anyone around here, but all I know is what happened.
But
But
I've been down there and there's like fresh trail tracks as we're going on this. Never been on this trail before. As we're going down it, there's like, you can tell there's actual trail tracks going in and out
right,
of that area.
that's it. My shelves, that'll do for later on. I know when people think I can't see what I'm doing. Hey, what's her name? You sent me a message yesterday. Can't remember what we're talking about now. And I answered, what's Fiona? Oh yeah, I said about boots, about you falling arse over head, right? In Wellingtons, because that's a stupid idea. I can't hear you, Elaine. Where you gone?
She's muted.
Yeah.
I just saw the icon muted.
Yeah, I need to get some boots.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't buy wellies because
Yeah. No.
Well, I've used them, and you end up your feet come out the top of them and fall over. Anyway, I answered, Fiona put something, and I put it, and I sent it, but it's not showing up on here. So I don't know what's going on with the internet. It's all rather strange, isn't it? All rather strange, and yeah. So yeah, the north side of the, I can't think where it goes to.
I can. Hang on.
I've been there because I had a friend who came down from Yorkshire, a woman I know, and her son was in the army, based there. And she got lost, and it took her, I think, 12 hours or something to get back.
Whoa.
And the only way she didn't know where she was going. The only way she'd get back to the base was hold on to the wire. She held onto the wire all the way round, right back up that Woodbridge Road to
Yeah.
get back to the air base. That's how big that is.
Yeah, because when you begin to walk, you don't realise how big the actual base is until you get halfway. Like, oh wow, that's massive.
When you said, "Well, I was going down here," yesterday, I thought, oh, I don't know. Time we get down there. Didn't used to mind doing the afternoon ones when I lived there, but they're a pain in the arse now. Something else I was going to ask you, say to you. Oh, I can't think what it was now.
See, that's where I don't think you can see it on my phone, but that's where we went. And apparently someone said it landed roughly here.
Oh.
So we walked all the way up there, and then it's probably here is where the gate is.
Oh.
Which is interesting, because I've never seen that gate.
I watched an interview the other night. I know we always laugh at him for charging all that money. Gary Hesseltine,
Yeah.
actually very interesting bloke. very interesting. Got to be honest. And so is that Professor Holiday Holt, whatever his name is. Yeah, they've opened up new things about that Rendlesham.
They wasn't it? They military said when they Freedom of Information request went through, wasn't it some sort of investigation? People said they've got 18 folders of Rendlesham Forest, which is still classified.
Right?
No, you
That's
would
a
have.
lot of papers.
That's a lot of papers. It makes you wonder what actually are they keeping classified, because it's all redacted. You can't read it. Because when they released one document, wasn't it a couple of years ago, half of that has been redacted, and that's still classified.
Yeah, I think that professor might have. I don't know if he has something that he shouldn't have. I can't remember now. He's an interesting bloke. But there's a lot more goes. It's an airbase, wasn't it? I mean, I was listening to Andy Coates the other day, and he told, you know, those you got the concrete things covering
Yeah.
holes there. But he reckons there was an underground railway there. No, I've never heard that before.
Loads of people said, wasn't it someone said that, oh, it's like the base, Rock Barracks, is like they've got like an underground base. And I went, I've never heard that before, but people say in the area, oh yeah, it's common knowledge.
They have got an underground thing because that's where they took Adrian Pastisa and threatened him.
Oh wow, oh my God.
And I'll tell you who told us that was John Burrows, who was on. He was on here. He was there that night. He was one of the other airmen. Oh, Larry Warren. Might have been Larry Warren said it. Anyway, it's
I've heard other stories where people said one of the person who lived in the house literally next to the runway, she reported saying that she saw a craft landed next to one of the hangars, and these tall ET beings she said were being guided. She later found out they were going underground, and she said she's witnessed that on probably multiple occasions. But obviously it's the new owners now. She doesn't live there anymore.
Well, we'll never know now.
No. That's why I kind of want to ask the owners who live around, in that Rendlesham Forest area, because they must have seen things up to this present day.
Interesting. I'd like to go to some more people, but looking at Elaine's spirit box, says same. Same. Obviously talking about us, he's having secret talks here, look.
Oh no, that's all right. One of my cats just was a bit of loony. It was quite funny actually.
We're not paranoid.
No, we're not.
Just looking at the spirit box. Same. It says, yeah. Don't look as big tonight. Was it a demon?
But yeah.
Because when I went down Area 1, wasn't it, I can't remember, it was one of our conversations we had, wasn't it a portal there, and the military kind of buried the portal? Which kind of adds that, why would you do that? If you're taking the stance of we don't believe in it and there's no defence significance, then why would you go and bury a portal? Because it's almost like you're contradicting yourself and saying that, oh yeah, we know it's there.
There's another thing, contradiction. Right, they call it left to Eastgate, right?
Yeah.
Well, if you go left to Eastgate, you do not go near Butley. Butley's to the right.
Yeah.
Last night, listen to this, Gary Heseltine, they left Bentwaters. They did a left there, which then took you up towards Butley, and so when they say left at Eastgate, was that left out of Bentwaters? Because that would be right. That would take you back to Rendlesham. But when they say left at Eastgate, that doesn't go to Butley. Left at Eastgate goes to Butley Corner, then up Friday Street, back towards the Bentwaters.
Yeah.
So nothing really makes any sense down there.
No, it's not. I think the more you kind of deep into it, the more you kind of find that there is military attachment to that, and more you go into depth, the more you find that you kind of have that feeling that they know it, but they're just not saying. Because wasn't it they closed one track down there over some sort there wasn't it some sort of military significance or something? They closed this one track down for 3 weeks, and it was because someone did something paranormal wise, and it was closed the next day. So it kind of makes you wonder, why are they doing this? Because I've been in that forest multiple times, and I've seen military signs saying you can't go down this trail because it's closed.
Yeah, they do close it. They might. Someone's closed it because they have.
They do military training, and
they do dog sleigh racing.
Yeah,
and things like
but
that.
when it's like unmarked vehicles and unmarked, men in black, let's say, because I have seen people who look like men in black.
I've been chased out of there by men in black.
Yeah.
Got to be very careful down there.
You do.
About 5-6 years ago it was. I don't go down there much now, but I don't know. But this other place at Hosey looks interesting, and then you've got Shingle Street where we went, Elaine. Was it? No, Shingle Street. What was it? It was, wasn't it? No.
You're going to say that?
East Lane. East Lane.
Right.
East Lane.
Do you know? I just realised your phone's on a tripod. I thought you were holding it. I just realised it's a tripod.
Oh look, Salttree. That must be you, Elaine. Salttree.
Sultry? What does that mean? My brain's not working.
Oh, it means doesn't matter. I'll sign them. It means.
Hold on a minute. Let me.
You said it. You said it like Carry On film. Sultry.
Sultry meaning.
Sultry.
Good old Google.
Yeah, or weather, hot and humid.
No, that's not what it means. Sultry. Sultry.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that. It's a thing about women.
I think they've changed it because that's what it's coming up with.
It's all
Yeah,
these PC
quickly
bollocks
change
and
it.
all these left-wing fucking idiots. Oh. I was going to put a complaint on tonight. That Starmer, this old girl yesterday, she said something, didn't say anything to anyone, and the police went round and said, you've done this, that and the other. Anyway, that queer Starmer was on tonight, slagging off Nigel Farage and everybody else. And I thought, you two-faced bastard. We can't say anything,
But
but you can.
Yeah.
it really annoys me.
Oh, I'd like to get him down the forest, all of them. Fucking.
Because if you say it, you get immediately,
You
don't
get
you,
done.
consequences. And then
Exactly.
if they say it, it's like, oh yeah, we don't
He was
give
really
a
going, and
crap.
I thought, hang about, mate, you've just had a thing on it with a bloody woman, an old girl. She didn't say anything wrong. She said something on Facebook. It weren't an insult. Just a comment.
Yeah.
Anyway, the police went round. Same as that other bloke, he got taken down the nick for the night. And I thought, the next thing, his star was on it going, the Nigel Farage and this. And I thought, hang on, that's got to be hate speech. And then there was this woman, they had a riot, what they call it, demonstration yesterday.
Yeah.
And there was all these Palestinian people, left wingers. And this woman really giving it some, and all of a sudden, this cop has gone smack 4 times right in her face.
Holy
I thought,
shit.
well done, mate. Yeah, well, she was getting a bit, and he, God almighty, give her such a clump. Or it might have been a police woman, don't know. Oh, magic. About time someone done him. And if you're
Yeah.
left wing, then obviously you wouldn't agree with it. But I'm not really any wing, but I can't stand everyone.
I'm a chicken wing.
I mean,
I'm I not see is this country going down a pan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And thinking back to when I was young, all the freedoms we had, yeah, we used to have bits of troubles, we did. But now it's like you got, it's just getting,
You sound like a werewolf.
it's like we won't be able to go down. You might be able to say something about Rendlesham one day or about,
No.
you're losing all your freedoms.
Yeah.
And I think it's a shame, really.
I mean, isn't it everybody right at the minute in where I live keeps talking about devolution, you know, Suffolk getting a mayor, and I'm like, I'm just sick of it now. Because it's
'cause
constantly conversation. I'm like, I've heard it.
Well, because they're banning us from voting in the elections, aren't they?
Yeah, May.
Suffolk, Norfolk, Sussex, Surrey, Isle of Wight, anywhere where there's could be people like us or me or W. That is not right. That is just not right. And how can you stop 5.5 million people from voting because they don't agree with what you're saying? It's totally right. It reminds me of East Germany when I was growing up. I used to see things on the news about East Germany and Russia. And I don't like it. I don't like it. You've got to be so careful what you say. And
Yeah, you do. And I've noticed like our free will is kind of getting more stricter.
oh yeah,
And it's like, hold on a minute. What's going
yeah.
on
I
here?
mean, I don't know how old you are, but
I'm 24.
24. So you're young. And
I am.
what I mean is, but
But I do feel old though.
you can see that you're losing out and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just mind my own business, really.
I think since I've kind of don't watch news and don't really watch any news for that matter,
I don't.
I don't really. It's only when someone tells me what's going on. I don't. Since not watching the news, I don't really.
Right.
Not being rude, but I don't really care to a certain
just
point.
Yeah, I get mine off YouTube, really.
Yeah.
Like Elaine does. I just.
Because I can't
it's-
sit there and listen to them talking about politicians for half an hour,
No.
and you're just like,
But it's got to be Cal. I thought, because I'd have done the same.
Yeah.
And whack, knocked her for 6, mate. That's shut her up. Out of big trouble now. They'll be getting a sack now with the police officers.
oh, they've got. We went down to where the toilet blocks are in Rendlesham. They've got a camera up now at the car park. So
Oh, yeah,
as
I
you're
knew that
coming in, there's a camera.
Oh yeah, so I got a letter from them saying, "I'm all right. I'm all right
But then we
because
do.
I've paid mine, Elaine. I'm a member."
So am I.
And there you are.
I'm just the only person
Yeah,
who's
no.
not a member.
Yeah, but why haven't they got a camera up at Eastgate?
That's what I was saying. Is that the next thing they're going to do? Put a camera at Eastgate?
That's what I
Most
thought.
of it, I reckon.
That's what I thought they put one as well.
Yeah.
Well, they said they was going to do it. That was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Knowing the Forestry Commission, they're quite slow.
You don't know what's going on in that forest, mate. There could be
No.
cameras everywhere, spying on you. I don't know.
I drove in and it's like, oh, there's a camera there.
Mm.
That wasn't there before.
No, it said, no, I'm Mr. Love, you're fine, you've paid, you're a member. Words to that effect.
Things like, I don't really go down to that car park. We always park in Eastgate.
Oh, yeah, I always go to Eastgate.
So I don't really know what goes on down there.
No. I expect that's more of a touristy thing, isn't it, for kids, I expect. That's
I
what
kind
that
of-
is.
Kind of felt like the down there's tourist attraction, but also the UFO statue is a tourist attraction. I was saying to a friend, it's like, why would you put a massive statue? Because it never was a statue. It was just 3 wooden poles stick in the ground, marking where it landed. And now they put this massive craft in and kind of cut a really open area. I'm like, it's just coming to a tourist attraction.
Hmm.
And how it was just these 3 poles in the middle, and they changed it because they put that craft in, which is not in the right location.
I have to keep an eye about on down here. But I don't know when this membership runs out.
Is it a yearly thing? Was it a monthly thing?
Yearly, just 30 quid or something.
Oh, it's yearly.
35.
Oh, that's
35,
good.
isn't it? Well, time you've only got to go in there 7 times, haven't you?
Mm.
Got your money back.
Amount of times I go there. Dread to think.
So you've got to think why they have put the replica of the craft there
There.
and not where it actually landed, because we don't know. See, different materials, and you don't know what radiation or anything that's around it could have an effect on the soil, because we don't know, do we?
No.
Oscar,
They
they
may-
put,
Or
They-
completely put it there so no one gets ill or.
they
it
put it there.
affects
They
around
probably
it.
put it there because there was no trees there. It's probably the most convenient place, especially.
Oh, they probably lobbed them down just to put it there, actually.
Oh yeah, they have cut a big
Yeah.
chunk of trees out to plonk it there.
Because, you don't know, there's not that much room, is there, up the top for walking. Someone walk through the track. It would take up quite a lot of room.
But then
Maybe, I don't know.
would you think the reason they didn't put it there, I'm just thinking, is it because they didn't want people walking up down that road?
Could be.
That could be a reason why they didn't put it there. But then you can't really say that it's the original land site, because we all know that it didn't land there.
I don't know. Gonna go and have a quick leak. Oh, it's cool, blimey. 9 minutes to go.
But then also, part of
If
me
not-
kind of wonders, is it some sort of military involvement with the radiation?
Do you know one thing I regret not doing? I was down there with Rona that night, that evening, when those black shadows people run through the woods, and I never filmed it.
That's the annoying part.
And I was only thinking about this yesterday. I thought, God, all this stuff I've seen. But Rona saw it, but I can't mention her name because I don't see her there. She might not like me talking about this thing. But she said, look, I've never seen anything like it. It must have been half a dozen of these before they cut the trees down track 12. And I thought, well, why didn't I just video it?
Do you know a person called Brenda Butler? Because she's
I do.
loads of people say that she's the go-to person with the Rangeland Forest case, and that's when she said, "Oh, it's the area 1 is where she said it was over there where I went today."
She's I haven't seen her for. I think she got ill, didn't she, Elaine?
I think so.
I saw her last time was me, Derek, and David, and all them. Alien Bill, I think, was there. But she wrote a book called Sky.
Heaven or something.
God, I just thought of it just then. Sky Streak or something. And her and Dot, a friend of ours called Dot, she sat with us in a circle. Do you remember, Elaine?
Yeah.
No, it weren't very. She stopped to talk in some. Do you remember, Annette? Was you there that night? My patience was wearing very thin that night.
But she's apparently she doesn't come. She doesn't do the walk. She doesn't go to Rangeland
No,
Forest.
she's not well. She's not well.
Oh no.
She's really quite ill, I think. Last time I saw her must be bloody 5-6 years ago, when we were all down there one afternoon. Oh, Elaine's gone. Can't ever be back that way. Oh.